All right, what's up everybody? Hey, Brian Tong here, and I'm here in Los Angeles because I just got a first look at TCL's new 6 Series lineup of television sets. And if you aren't familiar with the 6 Series, this is what I've always called really the sweet spot when you're talking about image quality, TV features, and then price point. And it has really emerged as one of the top selling TVs in the US because of that. And we got a first look at them for the very first time here. Really cool stuff happening where they've made a lot of improvements across the board. So let's just talk about them, and we're gonna first look at the TV set itself. It's gonna come in 55 inches, 65 inches, and 75 inches. And the first thing that stands out obviously is its design. If you look around, it's still got that brushed metal frame. You're gonna get a little bezel around the edges, then a little lower on the bottom. It's just a little thicker. But the big thing that stands out design-wise here is you are getting finally a center stand. And that stand definitely kind of brings up the classiness of the TV itself. But if you look at it from the back side, you're gonna be able to actually adjust the height of the stand. So if you have a sound bar in front of your TV, you're gonna be able to elevate the TV set in comparison to the stand. If you want it to be kind of lower, you can do a lower profile, and it has basically 4 like different height adjustments with screws that you put in, and that will allow you to control how high you want it. Also, there's gonna be a little cable management in that back stand as well. So really a new look. Instead of kind of the feet that were on the edges, you now have this new center stand for the new 6 Series. Now we also have to talk about the actual display. It'll still be using the latest mini LED technology that they have. Really great contrast, almost as deep and inky black as OLED, but the colors pop. It's using quantum dot technology as well. It really has gotten as close to any TV, as close as any OLED TV that I have ever seen with mini LED. So the image quality here is gonna be outstanding. If you talk about some of the other technologies that we have going here, gamers, my friends here, you're gonna love this. This TV is gonna support variable refresh rate. It's gonna support AMD FreeSync and also a 144 Hertz refresh rate display. So your gaming at those high frame rates is gonna look buttery smooth, and it's gonna be built right into here in the new 6 Series. You also look at the ports on the side. It supports 2 HDMI 2.1 ports, and there's also a separate eARC port if you wanna connect this into other receivers. The TV itself has also upped its contrast control zone, so that is to give you more detail, less blooming, overall better image quality. So if you start at something like the 55-inch, last year's 6 Series had 128 control zones. This is going up to 240. And then if you look at something like the 65-inch, that had 160 control zones. This year it's going up to 288. And then the 75-inch model goes from 240 to 360 contrast control zone. So the image quality, again, has improved, but they are still using the same mini LED technology from their current generations. When you talk about video formats, this supports Dolby Vision IQ. Is going to use the TV's auto brightness ambient light sensor to really calibrate the picture's brightness based on the environment that you're in. Also, if you're gonna get Dolby Vision support, you're gonna get Dolby Atmos support for audio as well to kind of feel the sound around you. So you get Dolby Vision, HDR10, HDR10 Plus, and HLG. This TV supports them all. Another big thing, if you haven't noticed already, Roku OS is coming to the new 6 Series. They're still supporting Google TV on other TV sets, but this year's new 6 Series, they're gonna roll with Roku OS, and they're gonna get a new feature like continuous watching. So if you start watching on a service and then you pick it up like a Netflix or Disney Plus, you'll be able to pick that action back up where you left off, whatever device that is. So that's coming in Roku OS 11.5. And if you look at the remote here, you might see a few new kind of preset buttons. There's an Apple TV Plus button on the remote. Overall, it is still the same Wi-Fi connected remote, but some of those services that you connect to, those have been updated as well. Now, when we talk about the 6 Series, again, this has kind of been the staple, the bread and butter, the sweet spot of where everyone should start looking at a TV. I mean, my family themselves, we have, I think, about 3 or 4 6 Series TVs amongst us over the years, and that's because of its price point. So let's look at the lineup here. 55-inch new 6 Series, that's gonna start at $699. Then you go to the 65-inch for the new 6 Series, that's gonna be $999. And then the 75-inch, the big boy, that's gonna be $1499. You look at those prices, you look at the competitive landscape, and there's a reason why the 6 Series continues to really be my top recommendation to start off when you're looking for a TV. Great image quality, great features, and great price. So there is your first look. Got a first-hand look at it, and I can't wait to get my hands on it to actually kind of do a longer-term review. But there you go, a first look at the new 6 Series from TCL.